Hello everyone, this is D. Chiranjeevi, Assistant Professor, Department of Information Technology, Aditya University. Today I am going to discuss nested loops and jumping statements in programming for problem solving using C. The learning outcome of this lecture is student will be able to discuss the nested loop statements and jumping statements, nested for loop, nested while loop, nested do while loop, and I will discuss break and continue in jumping statements. So the first one is nested for loop. If we write a for loop inside another for loop, so that will be called as nested for loop. Now if you look at the syntax, in for we having initialization and condition and increment or decrement. Similarly, so this is outer loop. So this is outer loop, and then in inner loop again we are initializing, condition, and then updation. So this is inner loop, and then we will be having statements inside the inner loop. Okay, so this is the syntax, and we will discuss an example with the nested for loop. So we are printing numbers, so by using nested for loop. Okay, now if you look here I value is starting from 1, so you got I value 1, then I is less than or equal to 3. So 1 is less than or equal to 3, so this is true. Control will be transferred to inner loop. In inner loop you got j value, so j value is also 1. Now you are checking j less than 3, so j 1, so 1 less than 3, that is true. If this is also true, control will be transferred to inside the body of inner loop. Now you are printing ij values inside the body. So I value currently 1 and j value is also 1, so you are printing 1 1 in the output. After printing this I and j value, now control will be transferred to inner loop updation, that is j plus plus. Now j value became 2, so now after updation it will check the condition j less than or equal to 3. So updated value j is 2, so it will check 2 less than 3, so that is also true. Again you are printing ij, so I value currently 1 and j value currently 2, so it is printing 1 2. After that printing again it will be updated, so j plus plus j value became 3. Now 3 less than or equal to 3, that is true, so 3 less than or equal to 3. If true, it is printing I and j value, so I value 1 and j value 3, so it is printing 1 3. After that again j plus plus means j value became 4. Now it will check 4 less than or equal to 3. Now it is false. If it is false, control will be transferred to outside the loop. Outside the loop is here. Now here a escape sequence is there, /n. So control will be transferred from here, it will go to next line. Okay. So after that control from here it will be transferred to outer loop updation. So I plus plus, till now I value is 1, now I value will be updated to 2, and then it will check condition 2 less than or equal to 3. So earlier it checked 1 less than or equal to 3. So 2 less than or equal to 3 true. So again it will set j value to 1. Now currently I value is 2, I am writing here I value is 2 and j value equal to 1. Now it will check j, that is 1 less than or equal to 3. So 1 less than or equal to 6, true. So again you are printing ij, so currently I value 2, j value 1, so it is printing 2 1. And then after that j plus plus, now j plus plus j value became 2. If j value 2, again it will check 2 less than or equal to 3, so that is true. If this is true, it will print again ij value. So I value currently 2 and j value 2, so it is printing 2 2. After that again update, so j value became 3. So if j value is 3, earlier it checked 2 less than or equal to 3, now 3 less than or equal to 3, so true. Again it is printing ij, so I value 2 and j value 3, so it is printing 2 3. Now j value update to 4, now it will check 4 less than or equal to 3, false, this is false. So earlier also it was false. So if it is false, control will be transferred to outside the inner loop. Outside the inner loop printf will be there, that is /n escape sequence. So control will be transferred to next line in the console. From here after moving to next line, control will be transferred to outer loop I plus plus. Now I value became 3. Now when I value is 3, now it will check 3 less than or equal to 3, so true. If that is true, control will be transferred to inside the body. Now again it will set j equal to 1. So you already understood j value is true from 1 to 3 values. So 3 1, 3 2, 3 3. So I value is 3. So it is true. So when j value is 4, so it became false. After that control will be transferred next line. From here again I plus plus. Now finally I value will become 4. So when I value is 4, now again it will check condition. So 4 less than or equal to 3. Now this condition is false. If this condition is false, control will be transferred to outside the outer loop. Outside the outer loop is here. So nothing is there. So it will terminate. So by that time you have displayed 1 1 1 2 1 3 2 1 2 2 2 3 3 1 3 2 3 3. So nested while loop. If you write a while loop inside another while loop, so will be known as nested while loop. So initialization will be there. So the initialization of outer loop. So outer loop condition. So this is outer loop. Then again we need to inside the outer loop we are initializing inner loop, and then we are writing condition for inner loop, and then statements of inner loop, and we are updating variable of inner loop, initializer of inner loop, and then we are updating initialization variable of outer loop. So this is the syntax of nested while loop. I will try to discuss a program. We are printing 1 to 10 numbers 5 times by using nested while loop. Okay. So in this I have started, here I have initialized I value 1, this I initializer is for outer loop. So then I have written a condition for outer loop here, I less than or equal to 5, and then I have inside the outer loop I have written my inner loop, so that is j, and because we are printing up to 10, so I have written condition j value will go up to maximum 10. Okay, how many rows I want to print? 5 rows I want to print, and how many numbers I want to print? 1 to 10 numbers. So again and again I need to print 1 to 10, how many times? 5 times. So I is for number of rows, and what you want to print in columns, so that you need to specify in the inner loop. Now you got I value initially 1, and then you got j value also 1, and then you are checking j less than or equal to 10. So j value is 1, so 1 less than or equal to 10, so that is true. If this is true, you are printing j value, so 1 is printed. After that j updated, so if j you update, j value became 2. If j value 2, then from after updation control will be again transferred to condition. Now again it will check 2 less than or equal to 10, so that is true. So 2 less than or equal to 10, so true, it is printing again j value, that is true, again updating. So if you update again, j value became 3. Now after that again it will check the condition 3 less than or equal to 10, so that is true, 3 less than or equal to 10, so that is true, again it is printing j value, so 3 is printed. Similarly j value will be true up to 10 when it is 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So for every value it became true, so j value up to 10 it is true, so it printed 10. Now after printing j value 10, j plus plus, so j value is 11. Now it will check 11 less than or equal to 10, 11 less than or equal to 10. If 11 less than or equal to 10, it is false. If condition is false, control will be transferred to outside the loop. Outside the loop you have a slash n, so control from here the cursor will be moved to next line, and then I plus plus. Now earlier I value is 1, now I plus plus means I value 2. Now it will check 2 less than or equal to 5 condition, I less than or equal to 5, so that is also true. Again it will set to j value again 1. So already we know j value 1 to 10 it is true, it is true up to 10. So second row of j values it will print 1 to 10. After printing, when j value became 11, it became false, then again escape sequence, next line I plus plus. Now this time I value is 3, it will check 3 less than or equal to 5, it is true. Now again it will set j value equal to 1, again this time also, third time also j value up to 10 true, when 11 it will become false, that is when it is false j value 11, control will be transferred to outside the inner loop. So there is a escape sequence, move to 4th row, same manner I equal to 4, now it will check 4 less than or equal to 5 true. Now this time also all j values up to 10 it is true, then same manner it will work, so it will printing 5 times. Then nested do while. If you write do while inside another do while is known as nested do while. So the syntax is, so we will be having initialization of outer loop, and then outer loop do block. Inside that outer loop do, we are writing inner loop initialization and do block, and then we are writing inner loop condition here, and then outer loop condition, outer loop condition. Okay, so this first do is the outer loop do block, inside one is inner loop do block. Now we will try to understand. Again here also we are printing 1 to 10 numbers 5 times. So I already told you. So number of rows you need to print is 5, but number of columns you are printing 1 to 10 numbers, so 10 columns. So the outer loop will go maximum up to 5 and the inner loop will go up to maximum 10. So here also what I did, so I initialized I value to 1 and j value to also 1. I am printing j values as I said, but in do while you need to be careful. The first iteration it will print without checking the condition. Now you see j value 1, now it is printing j value directly 1 without checking any condition. Now it updated j, after printing it is updated j, so j value now became 2. After j plus plus it is checking condition 2 less than or equal to 10. If it is true, then only control will be again transferred to do of inner loop. Okay, so do of inner loop, again it is printing j value, so j value 2 will be printed. Now again update j plus plus, j value 3. Now 3, again it will check condition 3 less than or equal to 10, true. So 3 is printed, again it will go to body of do of inner loop, 3 is printed. Now again update, as you know up to 10 it is true, so up to 10 j value 1 it is true. So the first row values will be printed. After printing this, when j value became 11, so 11 less than 10 false. Now if you see, control will be transferred to next line, so that is escape sequence. So from here control will be transferred to next line, then you are updating inner loop. Now till now I value is 1, now if you update I value, now I value became 2. After I value 2, control will be transferred to condition of outer loop. Now when I equal to 1, it haven't checked this condition. This is what I said, in nested while for first value or first iteration it won't check the condition, from second iteration onwards it will check the condition. So I equal to 1 it won't check the condition, but when I value 2, now it is checking 2 less than or equal to 1. If it is true, control will be transferred to again the do block of outer loop. So again control transfer to do block of outer loop, that again it will set when I equal to 2, again it will set j equal to 1. Now again as you know, every time you are printing j value and updating, so j will be maximum true up to 10. So second row of values will be printed up to 10, 1 to 10, and then when j value became 11 it is false, then control transfer to next line, so that is slash n, control move to next line in the console, and then I plus plus, so again I will be updated to 3. Now again it will check the condition I equal to 3, that is true, again control will be transferred to outer loop do block, so again it will set j equal to 1. That time third row of values will be printed. Similarly all 5 rows will be printed, and then when I value becomes 6 it will terminate, control will be transferred to the outside the block. Sorry, so here I need to write I less than 5. Okay, so when I value becomes 6, then it will terminate. Actually I am not updated the program, but I have updated the output. So I less than or equal to 5 we need to write. Now break, so break is a keyword. Break allows the programmer to terminate the loop. Now break statement can be used in nested loops. If you use this break in innermost loop, then the control of the program is terminated from that loop. Inner loop will be terminated if you use break inside a loop. So the syntax of break is simply you use keyword break and then semicolon. So break will be used to terminate from the loops. It will stop iterations. Now let us understand. So we are printing 1 to 5 numbers by using a break. Now if you look at here in the for loop, you have written initialize I equal to 1, so I value you got 1. Now you are checking condition, so 1 less than 10 less than or equal to 10, so true, you are printing I value, so 1 is printed. After that you are checking if I equal to 5, I value is 1, so not, so control will be updated to I plus plus, so I value became 2, so now this time 2 less than or equal to 10, so that is true. So again you are printing I, so I value 2, so I is printed 2. After that is saying 2 equal to 5, no, so again I plus plus, I value this time 3 less than or equal to 10, so that is also true, you are printing 3. Now you are checking 3 equal to 5, false, I plus plus, I value became 4, now you are checking 4 less than or equal to 10, so that is true, so you are printing I value, so 4 is printed, then I plus plus, I value is 5, and it is checking 5 equal to 5. By that time you have already printed I value, so that is 5 printed, I equal to 5, so 5 equal to 5, so it is break. So from here your iteration will stop, even though you have written. Now when control reached from, when it is false every time, control transferred to I plus plus, when it is true, now control will be moved to down, now it is break, so it will stop here. So that's how 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 it is printing, then it is terminating from the loop, even though you written up to 10. Now continue, this continue jumping statement work exactly to the break, it won't stop it only skip that particular iteration what you specified in the condition. Again it will continue from the next number. Now if you see, continue is exactly opposite to break. Continue statement is used to continuing the iteration, next iteration of the loop statement. Okay, when it occurs in the loop, it does not terminate, but it skips that particular statement. After the statement, again it will continue. If you understand this, so here in this example also you have taken I equal to 1. Now you are checking I less than or equal to 10. So 1 less than or equal to 10, so this is true. Then if it is true, you are checking I equal to 5. So 1 equal to 10. So 1 equal to 10, so that is false. So from here itself you are continuing I plus plus. So I plus plus, I value became 2. Now again you will check 2 less than or equal to 10, so that is true. If it is true, again you will check 2 equal to 5, no. So again you will update I plus plus, because if is false, so I value became 3. Now you will check 3 less than or equal to 10, again true. Again you will check 3 equal to 5, no. So again you will update I plus plus, I value is 4, 4 less than or equal to 10. So that is also true. True. Again 4 equal to 5, no. So again you will update, I value became 5. So you this time 5 less than or equal to 10, true. So 5 equal to 5. So now if it is true, control will move inside the if block, continue. Continue means it will terminate that one. Then after terminating, then it will again move to I plus plus. In that earlier cases it printed 1, 2, 3, because this printf is there outside this if block. So 4 is printed. Now when I equal to 5, because it is true, this control move to inside the body only. Okay, inside the body continue is there, so it is not printing the 5. Now from here, after continue, control will be transferred to I plus plus directly. I value became 6. Now it will check 6 less than or equal to 10, true. So it will check 6 equal to 5, false. So it will print I value, so it will print 6. Similarly, I value will be true up to 10, so it is printing up to 10. When I value 11, so 10 less, finally when I value 11 less than or equal to 10, so it is false. So it will control transfer to outside the loop, so nothing is there. So by the time it is printed 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, because you have written a condition I equal to 5 with continue. So that particular value 5, it will skip, that iteration will be skipped. Okay, it won't print. Okay, so in this lecture I have discussed nested for, nested while, nested do while, break and continue. Thank you.